Yes, guys, Davala here. Welcome back to episode 10 of our amateur to professional playthrough. So, quick recap from when we were last recorded. It felt like these few games has taken forever to get through. Last time we were here, we played Shearwater. We lost 3-2 thanks to Lewis Cummins' hat trick, which was absolutely devastating to say the least. Since then, we've gone on to play 9 games, I'm going to say. I think only 5 of them have been in the league, because the cup tournaments in this league are awful. I think there's 3 cups as well as the league that we're in. It's crazy. Anyways, we qualified for the FAAs after a 2-1 win extra time against Thetford. I believe we have no Ferriby in the next round in the foreseeable future. We've got 5 unbeaten in the league as well, which has done wonders for our league positioning. We moved up to 3rd. 3 points behind Dorking Reserves, and we have the game in hand. And a quick recap on the results. We'll see with 3-2. We played Cribs in the second qualifying round where we won 3-0. Grant Ryan, hat trick, saw us comfortably through there. Played Ripley Village, who at the time I think we were above us in the league. I mean, we were halfway in the league, so there's probably a good chance that they was. But we won 2-0. Shadrach and Gandu and Glenconey grabbing them too. And they had a man sent off, which was, an advantage there. And we had a 0-0 draw against Godalming. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that wasn't very good for us, that draw. We should have won that game. But there we have it. A point is a point. It's better than a loss, I guess. We had 2 cup games. Cameron Peters bagging the only goal in that one. And our extra time win, as I mentioned before. Played Croydon, who I believe were like near the relegation zone at the time. And we beat them 3-1. Shadrach, again, another goal there. We had a 3-1 win in the cup with the second round. Grant Ryan, Cameron Peters, and Glenconey. We play Ash, who I believe also are quite low in the league. They're down in 18th, so relegation candidates right now. We beat them comfortably with a 4-1 win. Liam Bellamy scoring a penalty. Shadrach getting 2. Sandro Costa grabbing himself just the 1. And we played Farnham. I should have come back for this game, in theory, because these are now higher placed than Chessington Hook. But we beat them 2-0. It was quite comfortable, really. I don't think they were going to trouble us too much. And they had a man sent off in the 77th. And we come to today. Chessington Hook find themselves in 8th place, as we find ourselves in 3rd. And we really need those 3 points. In terms of our team selection today, we've gone with Cameron Peters up top. We've dropped in Grant Ryan to the bench. Costa, Coney, and Gandu, or Shadrach as I usually call him, as our attacking trio. Bellamy and Cuthbert here as our defensive midfielders. Jones, Warren, Treaty, and Parsons make up our defence, and Brown starts in goal. You might notice the lack of Hammond on our bench or in our reserves down here. He wanted to leave, so we released him on a free. He just wasn't getting the game time. Owen Wheeler, we made promise that he'd be a cap goalkeeper, so he just wasn't playing anymore, and he's like, I want out. So I released him for nothing. And we'll just really submit that team. We'll go through our usual pre-match talk in the dressing room here, and we'll go with what they suggest, and obviously the old faithful of I have faith in everybody. Skip that little cutscene there. Let's get right into the game. Like I said, the 9 games that we've played before our last recording has felt like it's taken forever. It's just cup tournament after cup tournament. Games have been postponed and pushed back. And then we just eventually got here. And we have a penalty in the opening 2 minutes. Liam Bellamy is going to step up. We've seen that he scored one before in the previous fixtures. Can he bag himself another? Liam Bellamy with the penalty. He can't. It's saved by Nichols. Oh man. This is going to be one of those games, isn't it? Jones beats his man quite comfortably there. And this cross just bounces off the defender. And they could, oh no. Thought they were going to break. But the end of the highlight came. That was Randall. Randall plays it to Scott, who plays it back to Randall. Lovely play here. Where are you going to go? Oh, you got to give it straight to Costa, who looks for Cameron Peters, but Gilks is there to head it clear to make sure that through ball wasn't getting to the man. Warren tries his luck this time, but Peters just knocks it back to them for them to go. It's with Magri. Back to Scott. That's what I like to see. Make them play it backwards. They can't do anything when it's back on the halfway line. We ordered a free kick. Warren was shoved by Magri. We'll take it. Ben. Oh, that's already gone. The dugout. What are you talking? Oh, I'd better ignore it, but that's gone. Barcel clears his lines, and Gandu can now bring it away. I mean, Peters surely you should be going in the centre there to make the space, but it's fine. He finds Costa and acres of it. He finds Coney in the centre. He's got to take this. He doesn't. It falls to Bellamy, and he doesn't take the chance either. We should be 1 or 2 goals to the good here. We just can't find our shooting boots yet. Jones, who finds Costa. Costa has been an absolute monster lately as well. He's put in some great performances. He shoots, and it's saved by Nichols. It's all us. It is all us at the moment. Bad shot Lee taking the lead as well. We want them to drop points if possible. Please, FM. Ngandu looks for Cameron Peters. Gets onto it, but he's a bit wide. Goes back to Shadrach. Finds Peters again. Parcel. Can he knock it in? I think he shot, but it's blocked by Mully. That's the end of that one again. Oh, this is a few minutes you're about to highlight. Don't like it. I would like a highlight, please. One that we possibly score from would be lovely. With Dyson, Nickel. Looks for Fisk. What can Fisk do with it? Nothing. He tackles him, but he gets the ball back. But he lays off Shadrach, who can bring it away again. What's he going to do with it this time? Nothing. He loses it to Nickel. Oh, he played advantage apparently. But it's with Bellamy. Bellamy, what have you got? He looked for Shadrach, but he wasn't interested, and Dyson just cleans up very nicely there and allows them to bring it away. That was Scott. Gilks. Bellamy can dispossess him here, and he does. He's through our goal. Can he score? It's Liam Bellamy. Make it up for his penalty miss earlier. He just dispossesses the man on the edge of the box. Takes his chance beautifully by burying it into the bottom right corner. Thank you very much, Liam Bellamy. You marvellous man. Look at this. I mean, I would be disappointed if he messed that chance up. He can't score from the penalty spot, but he can score from there. Well done, Liam Bellamy. He moves us up to second in the league. I mean, to say we're dominating is an understatement. We're just absolutely, like, they might as well not be on the pitch at this point. At the moment, they haven't got nothing going forward. I think I might take off Cameron Peters at some point though and bring on our ever-reliant Grant Ryan. And I'm thinking maybe we bring on Yesing Gad for Elliot Warren. Be another sub that we make. Or if I could, I'll bring off Shadrach, because I don't think he's having the greatest games right now. So Parcel nonetheless. We find Shadrach. Nice cross to Costa. Can't get anything on it really. And then Peters just boots it over the bar. It's disappointing. Bashford have just conceded. It's 2-1. Come on, British Airways. You got this. Fisk knocks it down to Dyson, who shoots. And that is very close. That was very unlucky. Okay, so we're going to pause. We're going to make our subs. We are going to move Cameron Pierce for Grant Ryan. And Gandu is going to come off for Jake Woolley. And Yestin Gad for Elliot Warren. All 3 subs at once. So let's hope nobody picks up an injury or we don't get a red card. It's a big boot up field to find Fisk, who brings it down beautifully. Finds Randall. Well, he's about to Leary. What have you got? Nothing. Cuthbert is there to dispossess. I mean, he's slow to break, but he finds Costa, who's busting a gut to get down that line. He can't do anything with it. It goes to Jones. Finds Coney, who's on the volley. Goes out for a corner. The keeper didn't look confident with that shot there. Parries it when it looked like he was going to catch it. Now with Woolley, what have you got? Goes for the back post to Grant Ryan, but the defender's there, making sure he doesn't have a free header. Now Coney beats Dyson. He plays it out to Cuthbert. Marcel. That's a nice chipped in for Ryan, and it's over the bar. It's a goal kick. I thought maybe there was fingertips there, but wasn't meant to be. We have the last 10 minutes plus injury time, obviously. A second goal would be beautiful, just to settle some nerves, you know, because 1 goal and there's 2 points dropped again. I hate dropping points when we're dominating such a game. We play it long to Young. Our defender misses the ball and Magri's on it. I've just called this. Magri shoots, but Brown saves. That is a game-saving save. That could have been it. That could have been the equaliser, and I would have been just absolutely demoralised. This has happened to us quite often where we've dropped points where we shouldn't be conceding. But it's fine, we're looking good now. Parcel. It's out wide. Can he get across it? He does to the back post for Costa. Can't get there though. And there's with Jones. Back in. Nobody there. Back to Parcel. For Bellamy. For Cuthbert. What can you do with it, Cuthbert? Back to Parcel. To Woolley. Play it back. This is beautiful build up. Beautiful. Crosses it in for Grant Ryan, who finds the net. 14 goals this season. I know last season I had doubts whether he could do it in the new league. But 14 goals this season. He is currently our top goal scorer. And this is why. I mean, the cross is beautiful. Straight to his head. And he beats the keeper with ease. And it's 2-0. We're down to the last 7 minutes. Surely to God, this game is now done and dusted. Gad intercepts. I thought he was going to fall to Woolley, but Young beats him to it. Randall to Magri. Magri to Seymour. Seymour looks for Dyson. Through ball. That's a beautiful through ball. And Brown again making an absolutely amazing save. Just sign him up, Arsenal, you know? Sign him up. Don't worry about Onana that you're interested in. Just sign up Brown right here. The guy will win you points. Into the 90th minute, but we have 4 minutes of injury time. I don't know where that's come from. There's no injuries, there's no stoppages. But we have 4 minutes added on. What can we do? So Jones looks for Costa. Costa finds Coney. What can you do with it? Looks for Cuthbert. Plays off Grant Ryan. Oh, that's beautiful yet again. Woolley forced a bit wide. Thought he was going to play it into the box. Not have a shot from there. But, you know what? It's time wasted. We'll take it. And we count down. We're in the 94th and we have a corner. Surely this is the last kick of the game. Woolley boots it in there. They clear their lines. Is he going to get a second chance? He does. Finds Cuthbert. And Scott clears it. And there's the full-time whistle. There's the full-time whistle. We've got a win on recording. Just, you know, any doubts that all those results that I've had have been flukes or that I've cheated to get them there, this is what we've been playing like. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see. This is taking a while, isn't it? So, in terms of when we'll be back, we'll look at the schedule here. We've got 2 cup games now coming up. We probably will win, I would have thought. And we either come back really short, like, we come back for the game against Badshot at home. I mean, it's probably one of the best to come back for, right? So I think that's what we'll do. We'll play these 2, and then we'll be back here. Then after that one, we don't come back probably until the game against Kensington, roughly. So there's a good chunk there that I'd have to get through. Probably some cup games in between as well, I would have thought. I mean, the season's going on forever. There's so many games. Like, this fixture list is humongous. But yeah, there we have it. Nice 2-0 win. Keeps us up in second place with the pressure on by Shotley. We will play these 2 cup games, and then we will be back in the next episode with the game against Badshot at home. Thank you all very much for sticking by. It's always appreciated. And if you could do me a huge favour and hit the like button, probably, leave me a nice little comment in the comments, obviously. That would be hugely appreciated too. And while you're at it, just hit that little red subscribe button. And I'll catch you all in the next one.